Alright, we're on hole number 1 of the Coastal Classic. It is in Tuesday's qualifying round, and I am in my main account, and I'm going to try and qualify today. So what I've learned on this hole right here is I started the week off, I was using a QB and a Kingmaker, and I finally got to the spot that's like the perfect spot, and was right in between, I didn't have enough room to take out wind. It's just like right there, the wind's blowing in like this direction. I didn't have enough room to take that wind out, so I'm going to come out here with a katana. So I'd worked it out with my QB with a Kingmaker of using about 2 topspin would put me so that I could have a little bit of room down here. But instead of sticking with a Kingmaker, if I'm going to drop down, I'm going to go ahead and go with a katana and try and get to the same spot out here. So I'm going to use a katana and 4 topspin. Katana. Katana. Coming at this with a QB, we're coming at it with my accurate bag. I think the one thing that I do want to change here is I want to change to a Guardian. And I really want to look at the numbers here. So it's at 1.2 per ring. It looks like I'm in mid club. So 1.2, maybe about 1.3, 1.4. Let's see here, let's do some math. Calculator. 1.2 times 4 per ring with my Guardian. I'm going to use my Guardian instead, and the reason I'm going to use my Guardian is if I find myself in that same kind of trouble. So the sniper is a little bit more accurate, especially because the wind's going to be going like this, and we're trying to do this rough bump right here, and so it's got to be real tight. But if I find myself in a bad spot, I could try the backspin of a Guardian that I can't do with my sniper, and I can still do this rough bump with a Guardian. But the Guardian gives me 2 options instead of 1, so if I do find myself in between or something happens down there, I've got more options. So I think I'm going to bring a Guardian on this and try it out. But I'm going to try the rough bump and see how the Guardian works on the rough bump. So I've got my accurate bag, and I've got the right ball. All right, we're ready. Sorry about that. I need to start paying more attention to my notes because I'm going out and I'm hitting perfect on some holes. One of the holes here, one of my practice rounds, I hit it perfect, and I'm like, why didn't it go in? I went back and watched the video, and it didn't go in because I didn't know the numbers for that club. The club that was in that bag in my practice account is actually higher. That one particular club is higher than what I have in my main account. And that one level higher, it's actually more accurate. So I did the wrong ring numbers. If I would have did the ring numbers for the more accurate club, I would have been in the hole. This is tough to get out here with an extra mile and not end up blowing it out. Apocalypse works better down here. You got more curl. Alright, let's see if we can get a little closer, but we do not want to take any big chances here. So 4 topspin with a katana. I want to be about 3 rings off because I'm going to do max curl. I'm going to take the wind out. 3-2. 100% accurate club. That's a full wind adjustment, no extra. Max curl. Hitting it great on the inside. That's like a 1 ring great to the right. The reason I was able to make that is because I stayed out those 3 rings low down in the rough. Just a little too far. So I switched that up. I'm going to go to 3.5. So I'm going to erase that in my notes and put 3.5 topspin max. cool thing about messing up here is that you can recover. The deal is that with the way the wind's blowing, that rough bump down there is so small that if you don't hit it just perfect with your Nirvana on that little teeny spit of rough, you are going for a wild ride. So I'm just going to put it on because I may qualify today, so I'm just going to try and recover. I'm going to abandon all hope of, I'm going to put max side spin, need a little bit of distance to get to the hole. Stay about 3 rings out. Take the wind out. It's about 2 per ring. It's about 1.25 rings. Put on maximum curl. Hitting it great on the inside. I'm going to get out there as far away from that sand as I can and just try and bring it back towards the hole. Get my eagle and go on. So if you're out and you're playing and you're trying to pick that shot up you missed, like you really wanted to do that rough bump right there to try and get that Albie shot, and you overshot it, okay, let's quit worrying about Albie. This is an eagle hole. You didn't end up in the spot that you wanted to end up in. So change your thought process. Just get on the green, get your putt, go to the next hole. You could try and go for it, and occasionally you will make those, but more occasionally you will mess up. So I know you're thinking, oh yeah, but I did that one time. And okay, you did that one time. I've done that several times. Hold out. You still had a decent shot at it even though you were in the sand. You were able to still go for it. But if you're on a hole like this where, you know, if you go for it, you could epic fail. You might want to rethink that. The risk versus reward. Alright, that was hole number 1. That was not the eagle I was looking for. Okay, that was hole number 1 of the Coastal Classic in Tuesday's qualifying round of the Rookie Division. Thanks for watching.